day everyone, my name is Richie Rosales Aguilar, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Home Economics. So now let's talk about the grading decision making. So the factors considering in grading decision making are the achievement factors in the forms of score from formal and informal assessments and non-achievement factors involving students' effort and behavior, curriculum, and school policy. So in some schools, teachers develop common understanding of what it means to grade fairly. For advocates of standard-based grading, highly structured district guidelines are recommended. So some districts allows teacher distinction about grading practices, such as each teachers develop a personal philosophy of grading that translate into what they do. It is very important that teacher understands the different purposes or function that grade serves in the student, the type of comprehension standard that are used. So it is very important that teachers understand the different purposes or function that grades serve in the student, the type of comprehension standards that are used, the need to use methods and comprehensions that best meet the grade's major purpose. The decision and judgment made are subjective and intuitive. There is no single correct procedures or set of rules that standardize professional decision making. Despite of the use of a grading scale and calculation of the score to create a grade, decision may seem objective, but they are not. Teachers differ on the meaning of the student's performance. So there are a wide range of factors that influence teacher judgment about the grades. So these are the following: teaching experience, understanding of the learning context, knowledge of subject area, personal value system. So to be an effective teacher, it must understand the issues, make some informed judgment, have confidence in their decision. So teacher internal values and beliefs need to be taken into account. They provide a rationale for using grading practices based on enhancing students' teaching and learning process. Teacher may give extra credit to enable students to pull up low grade. So teacher may use different types of assessment so everyone has a chance to getting a good grade. It is very important to have a different types of assessment to assess your students, especially to assess your students in their strengths and weaknesses towards the activity. Performance assessment may be used because they motivate and engage students. So note in the following, teacher responses how grading decisions are based on their more encompassing beliefs and values about learning. So for us, grades are extremely secondary to the whole process of what we do. We have goals of what we want to teach, and we use assessments so that we know what we need to work on, what students have mastered, and what they haven't. So as a future teacher, we are trying to find some ways so that all children can find success. Then we generally think of their efforts, whether we feel they have tried all their best, and whether they've turned in all their works. If they tried to make an effort to improve their activities, their specific activities, their specific output, their specific work, we can give them an F or the passing grade. When we generally think of their efforts, whether we feel that they really tried their best or whether they've turned in all their works, if they really tried to make an effort to improve their specific work, so we won't give them F or the failure grade. Like for example, your students really tried their best, really give an effort to that specific activity, so you will give them a passing grade. Like for example, the total score is 10 you may give them 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10 for their hard work and for their effort. I hope you've learned something and have a good day.